Hey guys, so I'm sure a lot of us on the evolutionary path, call it the ascension path, call it as we evolve in consciousness, we have those moments when things go really well and then all of a sudden we hit a big hurdle or something presents itself that we thought we either have dealt with or we haven't foreseen, and we think, oh well, 2 steps back. And as much as we say that the path is never a straight line, I just want to liken it to, say for instance, when you take a bike, a pedal bike, and let's say you haven't ridden the pedal bike in a while, and you get to it and you see, well, it's quite dirty, and you even see the wheels and the spokes of the wheels may have picked up quite some dirt, and before you pedal it you need to clean it because it's not efficient to move. So as you clean it, you realize, oh, okay, now I can start pedaling it. Let's say it's been standing for a while. And as you pedal that bike, more of the dirt, let's say little stones that have been caught in the spikes, you get rid of them. They just naturally, you hear all these sounds and all of a sudden the cogs are cleaner and you can move faster. So now as you move faster, it becomes easier because it's cleaner and becomes faster. But now all of a sudden you realize that, or you may not have noticed certain things that may have been trapped under the tire, or things that may not have revealed themselves because it wasn't evident when you were going slower. As you were going faster, because that's what in essence happens, as we access higher dimensions of consciousness or different states of consciousness, the energy is literally moving faster. So we're spinning faster. And as we're spinning faster, that prevents it, that is sort of in the way, will reveal itself more. But it may have been hidden because you may not have seen it when it goes slowly. And as you go faster, all of a sudden, bam, there's a little stone underneath the tire that suddenly presents itself. And you think, wow, I thought I've cleaned it. You have cleaned it. But as you are moving faster, these things present itself because in a faster environment, it has to be more optimal. Now, sometimes you'll have to actually stop and say, hang on, I have to re-clean. I have to look at and assess what is not working. That's where things like shadow work comes in, where the layers are peeled, and as you're moving faster, things that have not been that obvious when you were going slow, when the energy was going slower, now suddenly creates an obstacle. Sometimes you can just pedal through it and it will just, as long as you keep going, it will just naturally get rid of itself. Sometimes you have to stop, different things. Sometimes you may even say, hang on, I'm going so fast that this pedal bike is not conducive anymore. I need to upgrade to, let's say, a car. And because I'm going so fast. And then other things presents itself. You may decide that or before you go to a car, you may even go to a more optimal bike, a racing bike. And you realize, hey, the gear that you're using, the shoes that you move, they all need to be adjusted because it needs to keep up with the faster moving mode of transport. And you may even decide when you go to a car that you need different fuel. And that is where we go on this path where we realize, hang on, it's always a looking inwards to what is necessary, what do I need? So sometimes it may mean that your diet needs adjustment because you're now going so fast. Going slower, it didn't matter. Going faster, it does matter. It's like that vehicle. You're actually going faster. So you need to be aware of this old mode of transport. And I'm talking not only your physical body, I'm talking your environment, I'm talking your thoughts, I'm talking your behaviors. They don't always work so well in this new environment. So you've got to be constantly vigilant of what is working. Like I say, sometimes it will naturally just discard itself because you're going so fast that things just fall by the wayside. You may find that, friends or activities, you just suddenly don't have an interest in that. And there's no skin off your back, it just clears itself. Sometimes you have to stop and say, hang on, we need to relook, we need to readjust, we need to make some physical, actual changes. And that's what this path really is about. It's a constant awareness and it's a constant understanding of what is necessary, what is not serving you, and the process continues. The process continues. So just wanted to share that analogy, and just to keep that in mind, that it's not this start, stop, and that you don't freak out, and that you really remember what this really is about. So much love to you. Keep well. Bye for now.